Hello, friends. This is Adrienne, your language learning leader from Spanish by the Book. And today I want to talk about your schedule, about trying to get things done when life is complicated and busy. I'm sure as parents and teachers like me, caregivers, you want to keep up with all your activities and tasks on your schedule, but it's really hard. And sometimes this passion project that you have of learning language with your family, it gets thrown to the side because work and piano lessons and football and soccer and, this appointment and therapy and your mother, todas las cosas, all the things, they get in the way. So one of the benefits of Spanish by the Book is that it can happen anytime. It can happen anywhere. You're not on someone else's schedule. When you have the time, when your learners are with you, you can do it. So here I am in my car during lunch break, kind of pretending I'm here with one of my learners. And could we just carry one of our books with us as we come and go? Maybe we have a few minutes before a class, or you're waiting for child number 2 to finish soccer class or practice while you're with child number 3, and you can take advantage of that. Sure. So remember, our master mix and switch system helps you to build on the language. You're going to get to know whatever it is the book that you've chosen for this particular time is. You're going to master it in English. So today I'm reading I Like It When, Me Gusta Cuando. And I'm just going to read the story to you in English. Now, do we do this all in one setting? No, we spend time, lots and lots of time reading the book in the English language and doing activities and talking about it and discussing the picture. Maybe you do a craft, but I'm going to do it real quick, pretending like we're going to do it all at once. Here we go. So you're with your reader, your learner, your family member, your niece, your godson, your grandchild, whoever it is that you are spending time with and developing the language. I like it when you hold my hand. I like it when you let me help. Thank you. Gracias. Oh yeah, I put the Spanish in because we can say thank you, gracias. That's not a problem. I like it when we eat new things. Surprise. I like it when we play peekaboo, 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 boo. I like it when you tickle me. I like it when you dance with me. Bailamos. Mi actividad favorito. I love to dance. Me gusta bailar. I like it when you read me stories. Now, I'm just showing you the method, so that's why I'm not showing you the book. And in your master stage, you're going to read the book as many times as you want to be comfortable. I like it when you hug me tight. I like it when we splash about. Salpica, that's splashing, salpica. I like it when we kiss. Kiss goodnight. And she says, sleep tight. Good night. Buenas noches. You already know buenas noches. I love you, even in your master stage. I bet you could say, te quiero. We've said that in other books too. Te quiero, I love you too. And then you've read the book. And maybe you do this for weeks and weeks so you're comfortable with it. So they're reading the story along with you. Or actually, they might not be reading. They might be just reciting it because you've read it so many times. And what do you think the next phase is? The next phase is mix. And mix isn't how we speak all the time, but it is a useful tool for getting comfortable with speaking, for getting comprehensible input, for getting messages into your brain that you understand. So you know this story in English. Let's see how it comes when we're in the mix stage. Me gusta cuando you hold my hand. Me gusta cuando you let me help. And we're going to learn that phrase. Me gusta cuando, they're eating. You can talk about the story, talk in English, whatever's comfortable. Me gusta cuando we play peekaboo. What's that peekaboo word gonna be? Me gusta cuando you tickle me. Me gusta cuando bailas, you dance with me. Me gusta cuando you read me stories. Me gusta cuando You give me a hug that's tight. I think my first word I'm going to pick after that is tight and hug. Abrazo fuerte. Me gusta cuando we splash about. Me gusta cuando we kiss goodnight. And then you say goodnight, buenas noches. I love you. I love you too. And so you've been mixing. But is that the only part of mix? No, maybe in the mix you're going to say, me gusta cuando you hold my mano. Mano. And then we learn the word for mano, and you use the word for mano later on. Maybe I teach you in my resources how to say lava sus manos, and you see the word mano in your story. You begin to use it in your speaking at home. And the next time, me gusta cuando you let me help. And then I teach you the phrase, ayúdame, or I teach you, necesitas ayuda. And you're going to begin to use that word, ayudarte. In the story, it's a little longer. They're using it in a phrase, but I'm going to give you phrases that will help you use ayuda to help. And then you just teach these proper things here. Gracias, thank you. Maybe you don't even have to say the English of that part anymore. Me gusta cuando comemos something new. Comemos something new. Me gusta cuando, I like it when, now I'm going to keep with that theme. I'm going to say what we do. Jugamos peekaboo. I'm going to save that peekaboo word for last. Me gusta cuando jugamos. We know jugamos is playing because we've read the story many times, and there's other stories where the word jugar or the verb jugar comes in. Me gusta cuando, okay, this is a big long phrase, so I'm just going to say the whole phrase. Me haces cosquillas, because the whole thing means to tickle me. And sometimes it's good to learn things in clusters and phrases like that. And of course, do some tickling so they make the connection that me haces cosquillas means to tickle me. Me haces cosquillas. Me gusta cuando tú bailas. When you dance with me. It's okay to say the English, bailas with me. Or I might even add on, bailas conmigo. Dance with me. Me gusta cuando leyes. When you read, leyes stories. Leyes stories. I like it when me das abrazo. Strong, really, really strong. And I'm going to say tight, tight, tight. Me das abrazo. And I'm going to teach you how to say, give me a hug. Dame un abrazo. I like it when we splash. Salpicamos. Let's do it together. Salpicamos. And when you're in the bathtub, you start talking about salpica, salpica. Maybe you learn the word for agua. Salpicamos el agua. And just use those words in other places. Me gusta cuando nos damos beso. Nos damos beso. So I keep saying that we word. We spent a couple of weeks just saying the me gusta cuando with the English. Now we're saying the me gusta cuando with whatever it is we are doing. And before you know it, me gusta cuando nos damos un beso. Buenas noches. Beso, buenas noches. Good night kiss. And that makes so much sense because when you get ready for bedtime, you can say, dame un beso, buenas noches. And they come over and they give you a good night kiss. And you're using your Spanish language. And this page is so fun. I love you. Te quiero. I think by now we can take out the English and say, te quiero. Yo también te quiero. I love you too. And before you know it, you feel so comfortable reading through this whole book in English. You're not even worried about word for word translations. You're not worried about pronunciation. You're worried about having fun with the language, taking the language out of the book and bringing into your Spanish vocabulary. This is what Spanish by the Book does. Let's have some fun together. Gracias. Ciao.